Hello, Monday morning again, and I have just virtually reached Castletown. Woo! So that's me at 265 miles, halfway there, and now I'm heading back for Edinburgh. So that's pretty good. Pretty nice day. We've got windy again down by the seashore, but aye, not too bad. I think that's it. No, I remember now. Just about 2 miles back, just as I was getting up to like my 10 mile, I got overtaken by a D. Stephen and Son lorry, which I was absolutely buzzing about. So quite cool that happened on the day that I virtually reached home. I tried like following it, but it's too fast. Hello and good evening. It's Tuesday the 16th of March and it is the evening. As you can see, I had to be at work for 8 o'clock this morning, so I thought I'd rather not be out at 6:15 in the morning, and instead I'd do it in the early afternoon. But I ended up working until 6:30. Oh, I've disappeared. No street lights. We're going back again. Yeah, so I didn't finish working until 6:30, and then had to have something to eat. So it's about 8 PM at the moment. So very unusual to be out at this time. But it's really quiet, which is nice because the morning's quite busy. And I'm usually having to ding folk out of the way and that sort of thing, but it's quiet so far. Yeah, so I'm currently fueled by a big plate of curry and rice and some crisps. So I'm sure that's what all good cyclists eat before going out for 18 miles. Starting to feel a stitch coming on, but that's all good. It was actually a really nice day today as well. It was like 15 degrees, so poor timing for me to not go out when it was warm, but it's actually still really mild. It's like 9 or 10 degrees, so that's quite good. Anyway, I'm about 4 or 5 miles in, so I've got a good hour to go yet, but that's me for today. Cheers. Good morning. It's Wednesday and day 17 of the cycling challenge, so we're getting there. Doesn't feel like very long since I got off the bike. It's about 10 hours ago, I suppose. It's about 8 o'clock. Nice morning, nice and still. So I'm about 15 miles through, so just pretty much on the way home now. And yeah, feels better doing it in the morning, I'm not gonna lie. It was quite weird being out last night, like far too quiet, and yeah, I don't mind there being dog walkers and other cyclists about at this time. You can actually see them, so that's a plus. Hello, it's Thursday morning, so last day of my early morning cycles. Get my lie-in tomorrow. It's about 8:30, so I'm just finished, just heading home. Got another 18 or so in, so should take me up to about 330, so 200 to go. Woo. Hello and happy Friday. I feel like it's been a quick week. Maybe you don't, but that is coming up to the end of week 3 of my 530 mile cycling challenge. Definitely feels like we're heading into the final stretch now, which is good. And hopefully next week will be the last full week and I'll finish up a few days ahead of time. Had a really good call earlier in the week with the MS Society, just to fill them in on what I'm doing and the motivations and the money that's been raised and stuff, and they were delighted to hear about it, and they were wanting to pass on thanks to everyone that's been donating to them. It'll go a long way to helping them with the research and finding a cure for MS. So yeah, we really wanted to pass that on. I also got a sponsored jersey now, so it's quite cool being able to wear that around the place while I'm putting the miles in, just to show people that's what it's for. Hello, it's Saturday evening and I've not actually been out on the bike today, hence why I'm sitting here in front of it in the flat. I wasn't intending to go out this morning and somehow between bringing the bike in last night and going out with it this morning there was a puncture, so I must have had a slow leak or something. And then just the day got away from me, and by the time I'd fixed the puncture it was pretty much the evening and I hadn't had dinner, so decided just to give it a rest. So it's the first day of the month that I've not been out, but thanks to having racked up a few extra miles, it was still kind of on course for actually still ahead of schedule on the mileage, so good to give the legs a wee rest today and back on tomorrow. Hello, back again. It's Sunday night and bike troubles continued, unfortunately, so just got out for I think 8 or 9 miles today. The puncture was not as fixed as I thought it was. Luckily I've got a servicing in the garage tomorrow anyway, so it'll get picked up tomorrow lunchtime and then be back on in the evening, but it does mean that I'm 2 or 3 miles down on where I should be, so I'll have to put in a few extra this week, but I'm sure we'll catch up, no bother. So that's the end of week 3, and yeah, I think I'm up to about 360-ish. So yeah, big push for the last 10 days of the month or so, and we'll get there soon. Thanks very much for your donations and for watching the videos and keeping up with what's going on. I really appreciate it, and yeah, looking forward to getting in towards the end.